guys, something is not wanting me to make this video. I promise you. I have tried to make this video for 2 days already. Not only have I tried to make it for 2 days, but I've tried to film it at least 4 different times. This last time, I just did an entire 12-minute video and it's gone. It's not in my phone. It never recorded. I cannot find it. I looked in the deleted. It's not there. Something is not wanting me to make this video. I don't understand.
I got your girl up on my neck, yeah. And she say I'm up next, yeah. And she say that I'm the man, yeah. Going to the top, yeah, they gon' count me out. All this money coming in, yeah, that's my main.
Hello you guys, welcome back to today's video. Today is, let's turn this off real quick. Today is the blissful November the 13th. The 13th, I love the... What I was trying to say without sounding like an idiot is I love the number 13. That is my favorite number in the whole wide world. 1, 3, 13. I didn't even get to post on 11/11. I'm so bummed that I did not make a video for you guys for that, but that is okay. That's okay. We will save that for another time. But anyway, today is the 13th. It's just as good as the 11th. So what I wanted to speak to you guys about, I'm going to be taking care of some errands while I speak to you guys, but I do need to, hold on, let me open this so you guys can fit. I was scammed, my account was hacked, and it's not a good thing. I want to do this video because I want you all to be notified as to what is going on. I tried to make the video yesterday, but I just kept messing up. Instead of saying November, I was saying August. What happened? So on August the 3rd, I did it like 3 or 4 times. So I'm not really sure my distinction with November, my brain's distinction with November and August is, but it was just like, I was just making like little silly mistakes like that, and I didn't want to do that again. So I would rather just talk to you guys and let you know what is good, what is going on, and what happened. But basically, I got an email. This happened on November the 3rd. I will insert the email. The email looked legit, you guys. It looked absolutely real. I am usually very weary about phishing type scams. When I say phishing, it's PHI. If you guys didn't know, that's what they call spam or scam emails. So basically, I got this email and it was about, I think it came in about 4:46 in the morning, but I didn't see it until about 7 in the morning. So I was a little bit half asleep. I was just getting up to get my kids ready for school, and it said I had some new emails. So it said that it was from Apple. It looked legit. It had the headliner of Apple. On the bottom, it actually said Apple ID. All the stuff on the bottom was like, it just looked legit, you guys. It really did. As you guys can see, I'm going to post it. So basically, the email had said, Veronica, we just want to let you know that we closed your Apple ID account for the time being because 2 devices that are not basically your devices have tried to get into your account. It was suspicious activity, so we put a freeze on it. In order to get your account back opened, you will have to hit this link, which by the way, the link said appleaid.com. So in my head, it looked real. It said you will hit this link to unlock your account. You have 24 hours to do so. If you do not do it in 24 hours, your Apple ID will be closed forever. So in my head, I'm thinking, oh shit. I have gotten like text messages before from my bank that have told me that they put a freeze on my debit card before because it looked like suspicious activity, which by the way, I was really grateful for. I've had freeze put on my debit before when we've been out of town, and I forgot to call my bank to let them know we were going to be out of town. So I have seen that like happen before. I didn't really think, there was no red flags that were coming up for me, if that makes any sense. So I decided to click on it. I think I got a little bit nervous because I don't even use Apple Pay on my phone, you guys. I really don't. That's how ridiculous I am about thinking people are gonna steal my information. So I don't use Apple Pay, but what I do use every single month, Apple takes out $3 because I get 200 extra gigabytes on mine and my son's phone, okay? So I do pay that every month. So I was thinking, if there is a lock on my Apple ID, then that is not going to get paid. Do you know what I mean? So that was something that was coming up in my head. I thought, oh shit, like that that money comes out every single month out of my account, it's not going to come out this time. So I guess that was like my fear. That's what I was worried about. So, okay, so I hit the link, and the link automatically takes me to what looks like the Apple website. You guys, it looked exactly like the Apple website, like exactly the same picture on the front. It had all the little icons to hit, blah, blah, blah. So then it told me to put my information in. So my dumbass was putting all my info. I'm putting my address, my name, blah, blah, blah. Just all the stuff that you do when you first sign up with Apple.
I said it myself. When you first sign up with Apple, why would I have to redo all that? I'm an idiot. I make no sense.
Not your Apple ID. You needed to put in the credit card that you signed up with. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, yeah, this is the part where you put your credit card in, because they're going to need that if you do anything online, if you buy apps or anything like that through the App Store. So like I said, my stuff comes out every single month because I have the extra gigabytes, right? Okay, so I did that. So I put my information in. It asked for my card number. It asked for the little, what's it called? That little number in the back of it. It's the, I forget what it's called. You guys know what I'm talking about though, that 3-digit number. So I put that in. Like, you guys, I basically just gave all my information to a robber. Like, that's what I did.
Yeah, girl, you basically gave your home address to a thief. That's what you did. You also gave them your car keys and your wallet.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Your account is unblocked. So I was like, okay, good. It went through, blah, blah, blah. Went about my day, went about my week, all that stuff happened, right? So after that, I didn't think much of it. A whole entire week, a few days after that week had passed. Sorry, guys, I'm just finishing. I'm just doing the dishes while I speak to you guys. I apologize. So I finished all of that stuff, right? So everything was cool. I didn't really think anything twice about it. So then a couple of days ago, which was the 10th of November, was that Veterans Day? No, that's the 11th. Okay, so on the 11th, Nathan was like, hey, I need to talk to you real quick. I was like, yeah, what's up? He's like, did you by chance use your account on yesterday? And I was like, or did you use your debit card? I was like, no. He was like, that's so weird. I'm like, why? What do you mean? He was like, because you're withdrawn, you're overdrafted. You're overdrafted $158. I was like, what? I was like, no, I didn't use my card. You know, why would I use my card and overdraft myself? Like, I knew that there was nothing in there. Do you know what I mean? Like, why would I do that? And he's like, well, I don't know, babe, but there's $158 withdrawn. So it didn't say where these charges were coming from. It did not tell us where they were coming from. So he was like, you're going to have to call the bank tomorrow and find out, you know, where these charges came from. So I was like, okay. So obviously I went to bed hurt. I was like worried, distressed, all that jazz. And then I was like, okay, my bank's not gonna freaking be open, dude. There's no way. Like, it's Veterans Day. But guess what, boo-boo? My bank was open. So I was able to call. So I called my bank and I asked all the information. And basically they had let me know that, that there was some withdrawals that were made on the 10th. And I was like, okay, can you tell me where? You guys, whoever used my shit, they spent $100 at Chick-fil-A. This was a Chick-fil-A in, sorry guys, I'm just trying to clean my table. This was a Chick-fil-A in Georgia. So they spent $100 there. Then there was another charge of 21, hold on, I'll tell you right. I'll tell you the exact, oh no, I have it in the drawer, never mind. There was another charge of like $20 that was at Papa John's, no, $31 that was at Papa John's. Then the last charge was through like a cash app and that was for $20. Yeah, those charges were not for me, absolutely not. I'm totally disputing those charges because they're not me, I didn't do them, you know? So I was all like, oh my God, pretty bummed. Ooh, sorry guys. Sorry. Washed again. I was super bummed. I thought, oh my God, I need to put I need them to close this card down because I'm scared. Like, what if they take more money out? I have a credit on that card. Like, what if it's more? I was getting super nervous. So anyway, they closed down my card, which was great. By the way, the customer service absolute BS. She was so rude to me. She was asking me all these crazy questions, which I understand. They have to ask you these questions because I was scammed. I mean, I could be somebody trying to like scam them, right? So I get it. But what I did find out is that she messed up because when she asked me, does anybody else have anybody else but the people on your card, does anybody else have access to your debit? I was like, no. I said no because nobody else does. And she was like, none of your children have access to it? Do you have any children over the age of 12 in your home? Are you sure that the card wasn't in their possession? I was like, no. But then when I told another representative about that, they said that it should have just been yes or no answers, and that that woman was absolutely not supposed to be digging like that, asking the questions like that, trying to get you to change your answer. They said that was a no-no. So now I'm thinking, oh my gosh, great. Like, I hope everything went in okay. I hope this lady like put everything in the way she was supposed to. I did get a confirmation number about me filing a claim. So the claim is now done, you guys. It's about 10, they can take up to 45 days if they want it to. The claim is good. They said probably in about 10 days you'll hear something. So I'm basically out $158. I know to a lot of you guys that's probably not a lot of money. I mean, that's not even a lot of money to me, but it is a lot of money when it's stolen from you. And it is a lot of money when you were expecting to have that. Like, I was gonna get, like, we were gonna use that for groceries. That was the money that we had, that we were gonna put aside, like, to do the grocery shopping. Now, don't get me wrong, we're still gonna get groceries. Like, we're still gonna do that. I have money still to do that. Like, I'm not trying to be like, oh my God, I have no food. But still, like, that was my money, dude. I worked for that. That was money from my check, and then some asshole just took it out. And what makes it even worse, you guys, what makes me even more angry is somebody who has a lot of money in their account, somebody who, you know, who doesn't check their account all that often. What sucks, dude, is that they're gonna get away with it. Those people will never even notice that that little $150 or that little $300 is missing. They would never even know. And these assholes are getting away with it. They're just totally scamming people. Can you imagine the thousands of emails? And you guys, there's thousands, because I had to call. This has just been such a bummer. Like, I've been on the phone for like, it feels like hours on end with people, talking to different people. I had to stay on the phone with Apple because obviously I had to get a new Apple ID when that was the whole point of this. But I had to get a new Apple ID because now I gave all my information to some thieves out there. I did that to myself. I fucked everything up. I'm so mad at myself that I fell for this. I thought I was smarter than that. I thought I knew better than that, but apparently I didn't. So I was scammed, you guys. I don't want you to get scammed. So please, please take this message not as a grain of salt. Take it and remember it, and know that Apple will never ever send you an email to send you to a link. If they're gonna ask for your information, they're gonna send you a confirmation number for you to put back into the system. They will never send you a text message. If anything, if you owe money for your bill or anything like that, a pop-up will come up on your iPhone. And the pop-up is coming from the iPhone. It's not coming from a text or an email or anything like that. So you guys, please be aware. If you have an Apple, I'm sure this is going around on Android too. Nate keeps making the comment like, ugh, that's why I hate Apple. That's why I can't stand Apple. And I'm like, this happens everywhere, not just with Apple. But I want you guys to be aware, and I want you guys to be smart about it. Like, do not fall for any type of scams. It's super duper scary and it sucks. But I want you guys to know this. That's why I'm telling everybody that I know personally in life, and I'm telling all of my YouTube people, do not fall for it. It is one ugly scam. Okay, I will talk to you guys later after I finish cleaning my house. I love you guys. By the way, I got my nails done. They look not that pretty. I was not gonna get blue nails. I know it's the middle of November. What are you thinking? But Nate really liked these nails, and I had been in there so long. I really just wanted to leave. Yeah, so I ended up with these nails. I think they're really pretty. They're hard to see the chrome. They're chrome, but you can't really see them in this lighting. But I will post a picture so you guys can see them in better lighting. Bye, guys.